Yeah, hi, Vinas. Good evening, one and all. Hope I'm audible and visible to you. I need your response on the chat box. Yeah, hi, guys. Good evening. Hope I am audible, visible to you. We'll wait for 2 to 3 minutes because just now I have posted the links in all the groups. So we need to wait for the participants to join. So once everything is ready, we'll start with the proceedings. Okay, there are many things to discuss about the plan, what to be done in the upcoming 100 odd days to end up with something decent at the end. Hope my streaming is fine, right? And the voice is clear. So previously I used to have an issue with the streaming. Hope my streaming is fine. Yeah, wonderful. So we are 100 plus on live and we'll wait for 2 more minutes. So I think easy and it's easy and quick to join, right? YouTube live is very easy and quick to join compared to Zoom. Yeah, hi guys. Shall we start without wasting any time? I want everyone to be on live. Okay, so on live, so the response can be quick and fast. So I don't know how you're streaming. So just try to drag your line to the live, direct live, so that we can interact directly and we can start things. important things. First of all, this particular session or this particular video, whether you are on live, whether you are watching it streaming on YouTube, so this is for the students, for a particular group of students only. Okay, so I'll just try to list out those particular group of aspirants who are aiming for Neet 2023, which is going to happen on March 1st. It's very clear. The final date was out for both medical and dental as per expectation. It is going to be on March 1st, 2023. So from now, you have 100 plus days, okay, for your examination. Okay, so it's not about number of days that are important. It is how many hours you are preparing per day are important rather than the number of days that are left over. Let it be 50 days. Okay, if you are working 10 hours a day, if you're working 10 hours a day, it is going to be 500 hours of preparation. Or let it be 100 days. If you're working only 5 hours per day, if you're only working 5 hours per day, that is also 500 hours of preparation. Both are 500 hours of preparation only. For just namesake, you feel like, okay, I have 100 days, here I have 50 days. Okay, for namesake only, it is 150. Basing upon the number of hours you are going to work, the number of hours are going to decide your preparation. So this video or this session is for only few category of students. Category 1 who are about to start the preparation. Okay, so 200 plus live students are there. So category 1 is the students who are about to start their preparation. Let it be they have given the last year NEET at the best. Okay, so they have attended the counselings and they were not happy with their allotment, or they may be targeting for government dental college only. That is the reason they again restarted the preparation after the counselings and everything. Okay, let it be whether you prepare last year, but if you're restarting the preparation, this video is for you. There were some students who are just waiting for the things to get postponed. So, okay, just postpone it. I'm a bit happy. Now there are few people who have restarted the race. So this video is for you. People who started fresh, people who have done good preparation last year, but now they have drifted their preparation. Again, they want to restart. So this is for you. And the third category of students is people who have started preparation long back, but preparation was not up to mark. Okay, with lots of breaks, lots of hurdles, XYZ factors. It can be an internship, it can be an event in the family, it can be a health issue in the family, or you yourself are fished out of preparation and you have joined a clinic, or there may be XYZ factors. Okay, who has irregular preparation, means preparation without any consistency, preparation with long breaks, preparation which is not up to mark. Okay, this is the third category of student. Fourth category of student is students who are doing good but not happy with their preparation, not happy with the scores. Particularly the confidence will come with while giving an exam, while seeing your scores. Okay, I'm doing good, I'm standing best in this particular institute. Okay, so if you are not happy with your scores, if you are not up to mark with your scores, so then this video is for you, right? I'm repeating, this video is for the students who has done preparation long back, now again restarting. One, this two, student who are planning to start the preparation fresh and clean. Three, whose preparation is without any consistency with long breaks. Four, whose preparation is good. From my point of view, it is good, but you're not happy with the scores, you're not happy with the performance. This is only for these four category of students, this video. And people who are already doing good, people who has already finished the syllabus, people who has already started the revision, giving the mock exams, attending the offline classes, attending the pro live, using the website at the best, this video is not for you. I'm clearly telling, this video is not for you. You already had your plan, go with your plan. If you want any modifications in your plan, you do the modifications, necessary modifications. You contact your respective mentor. That can be, if you're an MDS CONQUER student, you can contact me, or you can contact Sahiti ma'am or Pratisha ma'am. If you are not MDS CONQUER student, okay, you can contact your respective mentor, sit with them, talk with them, okay, on phone or off phone. Okay, so try to modify the schedules according to the suggestions given by the mentors. I hope this is very, very clear. This is very, very important before you watch this video, because I don't want any one of you to waste watching this video. If you fall under these four categories, then only this video is for you. And kind suggestion for all of you is, if you're watching this video on YouTube streaming, not on live, on YouTube streaming, I recommend you to watch either in 1.5x or 1.75 or 2x. because time is a big factor. I was talking about time. I was started my session with the time. Time is the biggest factor now in this 104 days. So I want you to watch it in 1.5x or 1.7.5x. I hope this is very, very clear. Before I'm entering into the real content of the session, this is the most important thing I feel like I want to discuss with you. There are many students who are doing extraordinary in MDS CONQUER, started their preparation long back, started the mocks, started the GTs, whatnot. Everything is being on track. This video is not for you. Don't waste. Okay, I want you to go back. Okay, right. So clear. Shall I start? Shall I start? Yes. Okay, right. Guys, the most important aspect. Okay, so when I see students from the past 8 years, when I see the students when they restart the preparation, or when they were about to start the preparation, first thing, remove in your mind about being so greedy in covering the entire syllabus. Okay, so here most of us, we are going to miss the logic. The logic is, in this last 100 days or in this last limited days, the main target of us should be getting a good score, getting a good seat, getting a good department, getting a good college. But most of us has a dream like, my friend done with lots of syllabus, he has done with that, he has done with this, so I want to finish it off. No, it's not going to be possible. So let it be so practical. Because every day I used to pick calls, I used to get new calls, I used to talk with parents. Is there any guarantee that we can cover the syllabus? No one can give you guarantee. Okay, so let it be so practical. Okay, so we are in a practical world. Okay, so let it be so practical. So I want you to, okay, decide that don't be so greedy in covering the syllabus. Don't be so greedy in covering the entire videos available on the website, entire MCQs available on different books or different sources you have. This is not our target. The target is to give a best performance in the examination. The target is to attempt as many questions as possible in the examination. The target is to get a good rank, a good seat, and a good department. Do you agree for this or not? How many of you really want good seat, good department, and good college? And how many of you want to cover the syllabus? Sir, covering the syllabus is my primary goal, sir. Leave about getting a good rank. So the logic here is very simple, that most of us are going to miss the logic. So first, foremost important thing, okay, if you are about to start the preparation and if you want to end up with a three-digit rank from 999 to rank from 100. So I mean, like, now you start preparation fresh, and this 100 days, it's very impossible that no one can top the exam. It's going to be difficult. Okay, let it be practical. No, we cannot top the exam. Okay, so what we can do, we can extend our preparation up to a government dental college. That is, maybe rank from 100 to 999 is going to be possible if you follow this particular video and if you follow the guidance or suggestions that are being pulled by me. Okay, this is going to be possible. Okay, a 3-digit rank is going to be possible if you are focused for this 105 days. Right. The first and primary requirement for this is remove the greediness from your brain, that I need to cover everything. No, everything you cannot cover in 105 days. Even most of the toppers, if you talk with the All India single digit rankers or the state toppers, if you ask them, have you done with entire syllabus? They don't, in most of the situations, they won't tell it as. No, they cannot tell us, because none of us are going to complete the entire syllabus. It's going to be impossible. I can openly tell, I was preparing for 3 years for my entrance examination. During my preparation, followed by I have trained around 7 batches till the date, and you're going to be the 8th batch student. So it's almost like 11 years preparation. I am openly telling you, okay, guided more than 13,000 students till the date. I can openly tell that I have never covered any syllabus. It's not going to be possible. Okay, so there will be some, okay, sir, have you covered this? No. Have we covered that? No. Entire syllabus no one can cover. Let it be. No one can cover. So if you check out the top score of this NEET examination or All India examination till the date, it was around 200 right answers out of 240. So even the topper from the past few years, they are not able to fetch 240 out of 240. Maximum score achieved is 200. Okay, this clearly shows that no one can be perfect, but you can be best. I want you to be best, not don't try to be perfect. Okay, so the first important criteria, it's very simple, that I don't want you to be greedy in covering the syllabus. You should be greedy in getting a good mark, good rank, good seat. That's all. Second important thing, okay, so this possibility of a 3-digit rank from 999 to 100 is going to be possible only if you can dedicate 10 hours per day from now, at least 10 hours. Make my word, at least 10 hours. At least 10 hours. At least 10 hours. Of course, if you are able to read less than 10 hours, can I make it? Maybe. But it is mandatory that you need to make at least 10 hours, more than 10 hours if possible. Okay. So for example, you take 100 days, 100 into 10 means 1000 hours of preparation is really required for this to achieve. This is the second foremost important thing. Third important thing is, if possible, I want every one of you to isolate from the regular crowd for this 100 days of preparation, because this 100 days of preparation is almost like a jnana that you're doing. Okay, it's like a meditation that you're doing. It's like a dedication that you're doing. You need to isolate from the surroundings. You need to isolate from the negativity. You see lots of people with lots of negativity around you. Okay, I'm not blaming the society. It is the nature of the society. When someone is going in a right direction, which the crowd regularly don't like, okay, or for example, if an intern is preparing very seriously, okay, regularly other interns, they don't like, okay, let's prepare next year. Yeah, why now? Enjoy, we'll have the college events, we'll have the college parties, weekend parties, we will go for the trips and tours. This is how the mindset of an intern is. I'm not against to this. I was an intern with a similar mindset when I was doing an internship. But what I'm telling is, this is all you need to isolate. If you are targeting for this, if you want to be the topper of the batch in your college, if you want to be a topper of your institute, or if you want to be a topper of a particular zone of people, first, the one more important thing is get isolated from the people. Don't keep on moving around the people, because once you keep on moving, okay, they'll try to pull you back. Okay, right. So these are the few things that you have to follow, right? One is, don't be greedy in covering the entire syllabus. Don't be greedy in covering the videos or the XYZ or checklists and everything. And second foremost important thing is, okay, minimum 10 hours of preparation and focused preparation should be there. Third one is, I want everyone to get isolated from the regular crowd. Okay, that is very, very important. And the next one is, you should have a positive mindset. Okay, positive mindset is very required. People around you will come and talk lots of unnecessary things with you, but you should have that common sense to decide what is good and what is bad for you. That is one more foremost important thing. And last but not the least, okay, last but not the least is, I want every one of you to stay focused and get connected with a particular mentor. Okay, and I want you to make your reference from a single source. Okay, so single source, this is very, very common nowadays. Okay, so I see so many of the students, they read books from multiple sources. Okay, you should have a single source preparation. Okay, don't like, for example, you see some of your friends are reading some material, you see that's good. Next day you are going to buy that material or get access to the material, and you start doing that. One day again you shift to this, you shift to that. Okay, a single schedule from your mentor, a single source of reading from your institute or from your mentor, and connectivity with the mentor is important. Means you need to follow up with the mentor. Sir, you told me to do this. Okay, I told you to do this. I told this. Okay, I have done this. So what next I have to do? So that connectivity is very, very important, because once you talk with a particular mentor, okay, next exam you're done, you're talking with a different mentor. So follow up will not be there. For example, you're doing a case, you are going to follow up your patient, or your friend is going to follow up. Your friend can also follow up, but if you follow up your patient, then you will know the perfect prognosis of the case, right? So this is a simple logic that most of us are ignoring and most of us are not following, because I see the statistics from last 80 years with more than 13 to 14,000 students, and the students who has achieved a better result, okay, better result, or end up with a very good ranks, are the students who constantly are in touch with the mentor. Not all 100 out of 100, but I'm telling that more than 73% of students who are in constant touch with the mentor, who frequently talk with mentors, interact with the mentors, has a better result when compared to the rest of the 27% of the students. It may not be the same for all the people. Like, you take 2017 WHO theme, let's talk You need to talk, you need to talk, you need to interact, you need to tell your problems, you need to the mentors are going to identify the issues. Because today I was talking with a few of you on phone. I was seeing like you're with Conquer with long back and your scores was not happy for me, and I was just checking your checking your exam question papers online on Zoom and everything. I was connecting a video call and I was checking that so many questions are going wrong in the questions which we are discussing on the activities and everything. Same questions was given going wrong. I was telling that student, okay, this is not the right way, you are just missing. It means in this busy schedule, so you have some priorities, you are going to skip something which is really important. So identifying the etiology, interacting with the mentor is very, very important to get a 3-digit rank to a 2-digit rank in this 100 days, right? So this is the criteria for you to be in this list. So now what to be done? Okay, so my suggestion, guys, okay, keep a proper time for revision, keep a proper time for mock exams. This is must. Sir, 100 days are there, I have 20 subjects, one mentor told 20 subjects, 100 by 20, each subject 5 days I'll read. No, you will not get a rank. There should be proper planning. Okay, how the planning should be there? You have to keep some time for revision, you have to keep some time for mock exams, grand exams, GTs. Okay, so then you can analyze where you're going wrong, you can identify where you're going wrong, then you can find a solution to overcome those mistakes. And revision is very, very important for to improve your accuracy. Okay, so they are very important. So apart from regular round one reading, which you can extend over 55 to 60 days, the leftover 40 days should be kept for exclusively for revision and exclusively for the grand examinations. I hope this is very clear. So it should be like 60 to 60 plus 40, my suggestion. And second important question that most of the students are asking, whether I have to wait for the 61st day to start grand exams, okay, to start the GTs or the grand exams, or shall I proceed with day one? No, I'm not asking you to proceed with the day one. Okay, so let it be. My suggestion is, maybe you're starting your preparation from today. Okay, you do whatever you want according to the schedule, according to the suggestions that are given by the mentors, but make sure on the 5th day or on the 6th day you try to give one grand examination. Let it be. Okay, you can ask me, sir, my preparation was only just for 1 or 2 subjects in this 5 or 6 days, why should I give a grand exam? Will I score good in the grand exam? Yes, you have to give a grand exam. What I have done, what I have prepared, no, what you have prepared in the BDS 5 years, so you have studied 4 years of BDS, that knowledge is sufficient to give a grand examination. Okay, right? So you'll have simple and direct questions. You can ask me, sir, why to test this? I'll wait for 10 days, I'll wait for 20 days, I'll wait for 30 days, after which I am planning to give a grand. No, it's not right. Only if you give a grand examination, you will know how the questions will be. You will know where the paper setters are focusing. Okay, for example, in a peri or regular exam, you may have 120 or you may have 240 questions. Means the paper setter can give question on every chapter that is present in Karanza or every chapter that is present in the MCQ books. But in a final exam, which is of 240 covering all the subjects, Perio is going to have a weightage of only 14 marks, 12 to 14 marks. So now the paper setter cannot cover all the topics which are present in Karanza. So he's going to cover his favorite topics, or he's going to cover very important topics which are important in judging your clinical skills. What are those topics? How you get to know? You give a grand exam, you give GTs, then you'll get to know, okay, this is an area, okay, I need to focus on. And there may be students who are reading the materialistic part, synopsis part, explanation part. When the same question is coming on the explanation, their performance in the MCQ part, objective part, is very, very poor. You have to identify this. Only if you can identify this, then only you can improve your scores. Without identifying this, means without giving a GT, without giving an exams, you cannot achieve any rank. I hope this is very clear from my side. So my suggestion for all of you is follow this principle. For the first few days of your preparation, let it be first 40 days. Make sure you'd finish at least 6 grand exams, 6 GTs. Maybe 5th day or 6th day or 7th day, you can start 1 GT. Okay, I'll give you the schedule for that. Maybe next 5 days you can take over the 2nd GT. Next 1 week you can take the 3rd GT. So once you are done with 7 to 8 grand examinations, let's imagine that say 8 grand examinations were done. 8 grand examinations, each of 240 MCQs. Somewhere you are going to cover more than 1800 MCQs. Means 1800 concepts from more than 20 to 22 subjects. This is going to give you confidence. You'll get a clarity. Okay, from Perio, most of the questions will be coming from this particular area. For example, if you talk in a Perio examination, definitely you will have a question either from plaque or calculus. One question will be there. Instrumentation, one question will be there. Anag, hepatogingival stomatitis, the clinical part of perio, gingival inflammation, okay, gingival infections, okay, one question will be there. Periodontitis, different types of periodontitis, periodontal related stuff, one question will be there. Implants, two questions will be there. Surgical part of perio, two questions will be there. Brushing techniques, oral hygiene measurements, brushing techniques, okay, all these things, your dentifrice and all these things, one question will be there. Basics of perio, that is your initial phase, that is gingiva, periodontal ligament, okay, your alveolar bone, your cementum, and all these, one question will be there. Suturing techniques, all these diagram based perio questions, one question will be there. So this is a common sense that you will attain, and you will really, you can become strong on the particular zone once you are done with 8 to 10 grand exams. Let's imagine you're done with 10 GTs. You are done with almost 2400 MCQs with explanation. Let it be not MCQs, 2400 concepts. I hope this is very, very clear. Don't miss this logic, because I was talking to most of the students after the result, and they come and tell me, sir, we have not covered GTs. Only 10 we have covered. You kept 25 or 30, 10 are covered. And my friends are telling that most of the questions are from GT. It's not most of the questions are from GTs. The simple logic that you have to identify here are most of the questions will be from a common topics. There'll be some common topics. How you will know the common topics? Give grand examinations. Give repeatedly grand examinations. Okay. Then you will get to know, okay, these are the topics. So the same topic will be repeated over a period of time. 10 grand exams, if you're done 11th grand exam, your performance will automatically improve. So I don't want any one of you breaking your head for smart videos, sir. I want to do the smart video content. We have a huge content. Okay, I really agree with that. That is an extraordinary content. The mentors have done really well. Okay, it's very extraordinary. I can openly tell that. But during this time, should I do smart videos? My answer is no. Your smart videos time is not sufficient. Yeah, you have more than 1300 smart videos available on the website. You cannot cover in this 100 days. Impossible. Then what I have to cover? There may be important smart videos which are really required. Such things you can cover. Quick revision videos are there. Yes, you can cover. Pro live recorded videos are there. Yes, you can cover. Old question papers revision videos are there. Yes, you can cover. Or for example, you feel like you are weak at a particular zone, go back and do the smart video. For example, you're losing MCQs on anatomy part. Okay, for example, you're taking triangles of neck. Every exam triangle of neck question is coming, very important. You're losing marks. Go back, check out the smart video on triangles of neck. In such a way, going back and identifying a particular zone and coming back, this is going to be useful. But not randomly, but not, if you want to do all smart videos, time is not sufficient. I can openly tell time is not sufficient. Smart videos are extraordinary, but this is not time to do smart videos. So if you just ask me what are the best things, what is the best triad, because I'll try to post the interview videos, the best triad which made most of the students successful is proper analysis of grand exam, GTs, giving GTs and analyzing the GTs. Okay. Second important thing is discussions. Okay. You have your regular WhatsApp activities. You have regular quick revision things. Okay. So these two are important. And the third thing in your triad is a proper schedule and a proper guidance from mentor. If you have these three things in the next 100 days, it's very easy that you will stand in the top 1,000 list. That is, you'll definitely attain a 3-digit rank. Okay, right. So, sir, should I do syllabus wise? Should I do subject wise? Should I do this? Should I do that? No, my suggestion is do MCQ wise. Let it be you want to stick on to one subject for this 2 to 3 days. Like you want to stick on to only one subject for 2 to 3 days according to the schedule. For example, first day, if you're starting endo, 3 days of endo. Okay, for example, or 2 days of endo. Make sure don't do anything topic wise. My suggestion is do MCQ wise. Let it be topic. Let it be if you're doing MCQs from the same topic, okay. But make sure you do MCQ wise. You try to do MCQ wise. So my suggestion for all of you is, at least if you do 200 MCQs per day, so now you have 100 days. So finally, you're going to end up with at least 20,000 MCQs, which is more than sufficient. Proper analysis over these 20,000 MCQs, which is more than sufficient to get that 1,000 below rank. Stick on to this. Don't overreact to the situation. Don't see what your friends are doing. Don't see what other person is doing. Don't take suggestions from your seniors. Just a single resource, single mentor, proper follow-up. Stick on to your goals, finish the goals. You will attain that 3-digit rank for sure. I hope this is very, very clear. Maybe you can do the same subject for the first 3 days, or you can do the same topic wise for the next few days. But make sure, for example, if it is a 3 days of endo, it is minimum 200. It's minimum that you have to do 200 MCQs. Means 3 into 2, mandatory. You have to touch at least 600 MCQs of endo. Source. Okay, as I already said so many times, I'm telling, like, first of all, I want you to finish the source from maybe quick revision videos. You can finish it off. Then I want you to jump into RQs that are available in various resources or on the Mdsconquer website. Okay, so you can do RQs, MCQs, and you can try to go with the synopsis and content and everything. Followed by, you can do the subject specific or topic specific MCQs that are available on the website with the proper explanation. Then you can give the grand examination on the particular subject. This is how you have to finish the 600 MCQs of endo for the first 3 days. Maybe there may be few people who can do more than 200 MCQs. That is your wish. But it is an MCQ-based reading is required, not a topic-wise reading. I don't want any one of you to open explanation part, do this, do that. Yes, you can do explanation. Only when you feel like I'm weak at this particular topic, you can do a smart video. I'm weak at a particular topic. You can go and try to check out the smart notes or maybe the synopsis from the MCQ sources that are available or the books that are available. But if you're not yet started, then the method is not reading the explanation, doing the MCQs, seeing the smart video. It's not going to be possible in the 100 days, because this 100 days is not only for revision. Sorry, this 100 days is not only for reading one. This 100 days includes reading 1, reading 2, revisions, giving mock exams, analyzing the mock exams, interacting with the mentors, taking the pressure. There are lots of things that are going to happen. The forms will be out. You'll spoil 1 or 2 days in filling the forms. Corrections they're going to tell. Lots of things. Hall ticket download, examination centers. Lots of things are going to happen in these 100 days. So in this 100 days, my suggestion is MCQ based reading is getting a more success when compared to any sort of reading. Okay, clear, right? So I'll be posting the schedules and everything, the plan for the next 100 days. I'll be giving a proper resources, everything that is possible. So I don't know, people will have a different mindset, different goals. Maybe there may be few mothers, there may be few clinicians who are planning to prepare. Now service quota is open for Andhra and Telangana also. Previously it is used to be there in few other states like Tamil Nadu. So now it is open to many other states. The service quota people balancing their government job, family, kids and everything, they are going to prepare from one side. There may be repeaters preparing. There may be interns taking off from the college, preparing odd batch. There are lots of category of students who are going to prepare, and the journey is not going to be same for all. If you're having a kid, and if you're pregnant now, again, okay, there may be pregnant women preparing, having kids. Lots of things are going to happen in the families, and they're going to prepare. So there'll be all category of students, but that's what I'm telling. Like you can sit, talk with the mentor, take suggestions for the mentor for your betterment. Okay, so always I strongly believe that interaction with the mentor is very, 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 very much required in this last 100 days for magics to happen. Okay, right. So this is the plan, MCQ based reading. If you're planning to start preparation now, or if you're planning to restart your preparation, or if you're planning to just, sir, I just want to qualify MCQ based preparation, I want to end up with a good rank, MCQ based preparation. So if you're already doing it from long back, you go with your own plan. But if you're planning to restart, or if you're planning to start now, or if you have hurdles, or if your scores are not great, you're not happy with the scores, MCQ based preparation is going to make things definitely possible, because I have hundreds of students who has made it possible. Okay, very limited preparation, 3 months preparation, 2.5 months preparation. There were students who end up with rank 300 below, 500 below, 1000 below, so many things. Okay, so this is what the pattern, what I am planning to implement for this particular batch rather than going for subject wise, topic wise, and all these things. Okay, right. So this is all about the preparation for this 100 days. We'll be releasing a schedule probably in the next few days for this 100 days schedule. And make sure you try to follow the triad mock exams on time, and analysis is very important. And a single institute, a source from a single institute, and you need to follow with a single mentor, and make sure WhatsApp or Telegram activities that every day we used to do for 30 to 40 minutes are very, 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 very important. Okay, right. So you have any questions, you can post on the comment box, so that I'll try my best to help you out in answering those questions. Maybe there was so many of you talking, interacting with me in the last couple of days. Every day today I attended more than 40 calls. I was shocked. 40 calls I have attended today. Okay, right. There were so many of you asking about the negative marking. Okay, the only suggestion, please do drop your questions in the comment box, so that I'll try to answer them. Okay, so there were lots of things that most of us are asking about negative marking. Negative marking will come into proper existence once you're done with at least 10 mock exams. 10 GTs. If you're done with 10 GTs, then only we can talk more about negative marking. If you're just reading one or two subjects and giving an exam, negative marking impact will not be there. Okay, once you're reading multiple subjects and giving exam, only then only negative mark impact will be there. So maybe if we are done with 6 GTs, then we'll talk about more about negative marking. Okay, so that's my answer for about negative marking. Sir, from starting new subject, but it may be one or two weekend video based study or MCQ based with explanation. So that's what I told you. If you're done with more than 50% or 60% of the syllabus by this time, so what I can suggest you is you can follow your own schedule, but make sure you try to cover 2 subjects or at a day. That is the reason why I'm asking most of you to go with a 10-hour schedule minimum. So if you're keeping 10 hours for yourself, so you can keep 4 hours for one subject and 4 hours for other subject and 2 hours for revision. So on a day you can cover 2 subjects at a stretch, and 2 hours you can keep for a other subject revision. So in this way you can cover the leftover syllabus. But if you're starting fresh, I want you to go with an MCQ based reading. Okay, that is primarily, it's not only reading part, it's also solving, because you have somewhere around like 15,000 MCQs on the website overall, including your mocks, GTs and everything. You have 15,000 MCQs on the website. Okay, so make sure you try to cover all these 15,000 MCQs with a proper revision. So that is also an MCQ based reading. Okay, so maybe you may use your sources, that can be your PP books or your regular MCQ books, everything. Even medical subjects also, everything MCQ based. For example, medical, physio, pharma, medicine, we are going to do in a combined way. Or if you're talking about general anatomy, you can do MCQ wise. So for example, you're just checking out the particular aspect of your, for example, you're checking out the embryology. So you try to solve few MCQs. So once you're solving MCQs, you'll feel like, okay, so more questions are there on pharyngeal arches. So then in the reading explanation part, you are going to finish the content reading also. So then you will get to know, okay, right, dental embryology, they're asking more questions on pharyngeal arches. Okay, they're asking more questions on the basics of embryology. They're asking more questions on the development of face. They're asking more questions on the development of tongue. They're asking more questions on development of thyroid. Then if you get to know which topic is important, you can focus more on the topic, and there are high chances that your 80% of question paper will move around the same topics itself. And that is the reason why when I'm keeping the checklist or when I'm keeping the must do topics, I'm clearly telling you that these topics should not be skipped. I clearly told when you're going for your mock, when you're going for your GT1 or GT2, which was done a few days back, I was clearly telling you triangles of neck are very important, pharyngeal arches are very important, epithelium examples and diagrams of epithelium, histological diagrams of epithelium are very important. So I told you clearly, but you should get to know. That's what I mean, sir. So as of now, don't answer any of the questions. We must attempt it without worrying about the negative mark. I'm going to discuss. That's what I'm told. Negative marking will come into real existence once you give 6 mock exams. For example, first 5 GTs, you try to attempt all the questions and try to analyze it. From 6th GT to 10th GT, you try to leave the questions which you don't know. Then you try to difference. You yourself analyze the difference between mock 1 to mock 5 and mock 6 to mock 10. You check out the difference of impact of negative marking on your scores and you will get a conclusion. This conclusion I'm going to give after 10 grand examinations. Or you can do the same. First 5 grand exams, attempt all questions. Next 5 grand exams, don't attempt all questions. See the difference and you will only get to know what is the impact of negative marking. No, grand exam, giving a mock exams. Okay. So I was giving mock exams, 6 to 7 mock exams till the date. My graph is still, no, mock exam scores are just a comparison. Okay. You cannot compare mock exam 1 score to mock exam 2 or 2 to 3. What you can compare the ranking, but you started mock exams, but every one of the students, most of the students, they may not start the mock exam. So sometimes the mock exam may be so difficult. The paper has prepared a mock exam so difficult, your scores may not be extraordinary. So this cannot be judgmental thing in all the scenarios. So what I strongly recommend is what you are going to learn, how you are improving your handling skills of an exam. You will get that particular confidence once you are done with a particular exam. That is more important. Vaishnavi, that is more important, Vaishnavi. That is what I strongly recommend. Okay. So you don't need to demotivate when you're doing good, when you're on the track, when you're reading hard, when you're doing your work every day. And if you're having a sound sleep after doing a good work, that satisfaction is more important. It's not about a mark in a grand examination or a mark in a mock examination, because it may not be always accurate in deciding what you're doing. Okay, sometimes the grand exams, the few institutes, what they do is that they keep 2 easy grands and they keep it difficult on third, or alternate easy and difficult. So with a different difficult index, the paper setters are going to prepare question papers. So we cannot compare one grant to next grant, but we can compare the satisfaction and a confidence that we gain after giving a particular mock examination. So this is how you should think. Okay, so that no one has a right to decide what you are. Okay, a grand examination mark or a rank is not going to decide your final rank. It's going to give you some clues, but it's not going to decide. No one has right to decide that this is my preparation. I may not be eligible to get a GDC. I may not be eligible to get a private college. I may not be qualifying. No one has right to decide. It is the exam, the final exam, that is going to decide. To give a best performance in the final exam, everyone are working hard. Ankur Singh. The best way to start MCQs based preparation, directly jumping on MCQs or reading about the topic, then solving the MCQs. We don't have proper source as a dental students. We don't have a proper source of reading a synopsis or reading a topic. Even if you take the high-end standard MCQ books available for us, that what we are reading, what you are reading, what I am reading, they don't have proper standardized reading pattern. So my suggestion is directly jump into MCQs. MCQ, but make sure do proper oriented explanation. For example, a question is there on classification. Make sure you are very strong with the classification. Not about the question. The question may or may not come, but a question on the same classification can come in the exam. So I want you to be strong with the classification, not with MCQ. But most of the students, they misnorm this. Okay, sir told to do this MCQ, sir told to do repeats. No, repeat means repeat can come as a repeat, but a repeated concept can also come. I am more serious about repeated concept, not about a repeat. So just try to identify this particular small difference. Okay, repeat, it's not repeat, it's a repeated concept. It's not an MCQ, it's an MCQ based explanation that is more important. Should we start with dental pulse MCQs and synopsis if we are starting preparation now? Yes, you can start with RQs rather than the topic specific MCQs. For example, you're starting with endo. My suggestion is you start with RQs. Topic specific we may or may not do, basing upon the amount of time that you are spending with the book. So I strongly recommend you to go with RQs. Once you're done with entire endo part, at the end of the endo part, the last 30 or 40 pages, you have RQs, recent questions 2017, recent questions 2018, 2019, 2020. Anisha, same, I have started mocks, but my graph is not rising. You need to interact with the mentor. You need to talk with the mentor. Today, I was just checking, I told you, right? Today, I was checking the question papers of 3 students who were there with me from long back. Okay. And there were few students joined in the last 1-2 months. They got double the score. Recent joined students, they have double score. These people were there from long back. So finally, I decided to check their question papers. When I'm checking their question papers, then I got to know where they're doing wrong. They're doing wrong in all easy questions that are being discussed, questions that are uh, uh, being done in the group, or questions that are being frequently repeated. They're going wrong. The problem with all these 2 to 3 students is what they're doing is they're giving exam, but they're not doing proper oriented revision. There is something called as a very rough revision. Revision should be so rough, means revision should be so aggressive. You should be very fast in revising the contents. So then only you can get that extra memory based edge scores in the examination. So they are not doing that. They are not focused. They are giving exam because I'm telling them to give exam. They are not prepared to give exam. Means a person who is prepared to give exam tomorrow, the last 2 days should be focused on revision. I don't know how many of you are doing this, but if you're doing this, your performance in the exam is going to be great. And after the performance, your confidence will begin. Yes, I felt very happy. Whatever I have reversed in the last 2 days, they came in the exam. I kept so many rights. So that is going to give you more confidence. So that is more required for your graph to increase up. How can I focus on my studies? Can you suggest me some techniques for this? Manu, my suggestion for you is find a place. Because one thing is, there will be few type of people. Like if you take myself over a period of experience, whatever the people talk about me, or whatever the people think about me, let it be family or let it be colleagues, let it be students, I don't mind, because I have seen everything in the life. So I am focused. I'll not get disturbed. You should be either this person, or the second one is you should try to, I'm not asking you to move completely out of those people. I'm just asking you to stay a bit far away from them. Okay. You try to find out a study area or a study room or a library nearby, and you try to go there frequently. You try to follow your mentor suggestions, talk with the mentors frequently, get that positive words motivation from them. So that may kick all this negativity around you. Okay, they may be physically, they may be present, but the mental impact is more. So mentally you should not feel the negativity or the people causing negativity around you. So once you talk with good people, like good mentors or good friends or good colleagues, so you can come out of this negativity. That's the thing. Like even I have faced this problem when I was preparing, or even day-to-day life. Like as we grow high, we have these issues from the family, as well as from the friends, or as well as from the people around us. Okay, so sometimes you should not consider this as a negativity. What I strongly recommend is, if you want to focus, you should try to move away. You should try to ignore few things and try to focus on what you really require. I started my preparation recently. It is taking too long time for one subject. I'm studying synopsis and doing MCQs in dental pulse. What should be done? That's what I told you. I want an MCQ-based reading. I don't want anyone to read synopsis until unless it is very important, and until unless your mentor is telling you to do the synopsis. If someone is telling you, mentor whom you are following is clearly telling you to do the synopsis, then only do it. Or else I want you to jump into RQs directly. Don't do subject topic specific MCQs in dental pulse. It's going to take time. Directly jump into RQs. Okay. So then you can keep your subject contents or your checklist very limited. Okay. You try to keep your checklist limit very simply. Like you can keep it as level 1, level 2, level 3. Level 1 is must do. So if you do level 1, so definitely there is high chance that you are going to get maybe 8 or 9 marks out of 14. That is level 1. So first these has to be done. Then the level 2 has to be done. Level 2, if you do level 1 and level 2, then the scoring plus can be 10 plus out of 14. This is more than sufficient to get a good rank. Okay, no need to go for level 3. Level 3 is for extraordinary exclusive peoples. Okay, so I don't want to include myself or you in this extraordinary candidates list of level 3. So if you do level 1, level 3, there is high chances that your scoring performance for each subject is going to be more than 10 out of 14. That is more than sufficient for you to get a 3-digit rank in the exam. This is not a video for revision part. Revision part we will be discussing respectively on the group. How important is textbook reading for medical subjects? No, I was just talking about MCQ based preparation. Okay, I'm not even talking about MCQ book based preparation. So there is no space for textbook reading or any nonsense in this last 100 days. No textbook reading, not required. If you have a proper source and proper mentors, they're going to teach in their classes, in their questions, MCQs, what to be done from the textbook. How should I avoid sleep? When I open my book, I feel sleepy. No, I mean, like, there will be few people who are addicted to few things. Okay, maybe good music, or maybe a good friends, a circle of friends, or maybe caffeine. Few people have the habit of taking coffee or tea, which make them active, You can try Red Bull, yeah. You can try any of the energy drinks or high rich vitamin C source of fresh fruit juices, coconut water, and something. And you keep some music on and you can try it. That's not a big deal. I think you can make it. How balanced medicine, even when we are focused on MCQs? I got lost in the concepts with physio, medicine, and pharmacology combination. No, the logic here is, like, if you check out the combination of this pharma, physio, medicine, the hardest part in this pharma, physio, medicine topics are going to be hardly few areas, because most of the areas overlap. There will be few easy questions. So don't worry about the difficult aspect and try to work on this difficult aspect. If you feel this is the only combination eating your brain, then it is very simple. Okay, then it's very simple. You can solve this. You have extra 50 days added to the preparation. You can easily do them. But doing every corner of medicine, physio, pharmacology is not going to be possible. It's not going to be possible for a regular MBBS student who is giving MD/MS exam. So it is going to be impossible for a dental student. What you learn in a general medicine ward, what you practice in general medicine, what you have done in pharmacology, what you've done in physiology departments, I know, being a dental student, I know. Okay, so don't compare with a medical student to do all the medical related stuff. Whatever that is required for us, we will do it, and whatever that is given in the exam, we'll try to give a best shot, because it's all about comparison, how comparatively you're doing better than your competitor. So don't imagine that everything you should know in medicine, pharma, physiology. I don't want anyone to do MD general medicine here. Okay, I just want you to answer those few questions which are given in the medicine. That is more than sufficient for us. No one of us are aiming that level of preparation, right? That level of preparation where you are going to finish your MD general medicine examinations. How to plan revision? Contact your mentor. Is it possible to have pro live classes? Whenever it is possible, I will provide, because as a mentor, now my job is to prepare beautiful question papers, interactive question papers, give you more explanation on the synopsis, do some quick revision videos. If I keep on taking classes throughout the year, who is going to prepare question papers for you? You should think from the mentor side also, right? We are working so long. Like, for example, I work 14 hours a day. Sahiti ma'am, Pritisha ma'am, they work at least 6 to 8 hours a day for the Conquer team. So we have a limitation in working. Okay, so every day or every week, don't expect us to take a live class. Live classes are already done. If you ask us to take the same class again, that doesn't sound great. Next, Rupa, level 1 and level 2 is already posted here. Checklists are being posted. Whatever mandatory checklist I'm asking you to do is level 1 checklist. Yes, Sony, you can do that. Right, you're right. Anything more, guys? Shall we close the session for today? If you have anything, you can drop me on the comment box, and make your preparation as simple as possible. Don't make it too complicated. There are so many of my students who made it too complicated because uh, they take resources from multiple areas. They talk with multiple people, they come out and they'll be confused. Okay, stick on to one thing, stay simple, because the competition is not very heavy here. You have hardly 25,000 students who are going to fill their forms, and hardly 18,000 students are going to come and write the exam. And in these 18,000 students, my statistics were around like 8,000 students are going to join a coaching center, or 6 to 8,000 students join a coaching center. And you know that how many of the people are very active after joining an institute and doing this. Okay, so you have good competition in the first 5,000 students. Top 5,000 rankers will be there, right? So they are the people who give a decent competition. So if you stand best in 500 among this 5,000, your government college seat is almost okay, almost fine. So it's like, it is very simple that every 10th student is getting a GDC. So if you stand among the best student among the 10, then you're eligible for a GDC. I'm not talking about an A category seat, convener quota seat, or a self-managed private college seat, or a deemed college seat, or XYZ. I'm just telling that GDC, every 10 student who are in the competition are going to get a GDC. So let's make the preparation simple and try to be in the 10. No, that's what I'm telling. MCQ with an explanation was given in the respective books or in the respective sources. I mean, there may be, I don't know how the things are going in other sources, other apps, but whatever Conquer, we are trying to provide as much explanation as possible. I don't know how many Conquer students are there. I just want your response. So do you have explanation directly from the textbooks? There may be many explanations in an exam which we are giving directly the textbook pick. Do you accept it, Conquers? I want your response on the chat box. So there is no need of textbook reading. What I'm doing is, whenever there is a question directly from the textbook or a table from the textbook, what we are doing is, we are trying to keep the textbook content directly on the explanation part. Okay, so that will be easy for you to revise the things. That's what textbook reading is. That's what I'm telling, that make sure your institute is doing that, or your mentors are doing that. So there is no point of textbook reading. So you see so many students are responding it as S. Okay, so if you are, this is called as textbook reading. They're doing textbook reading. Okay, and most of the content in your power play books, or most of the content in your classes, quick revision, everything is directly from the textbook. So the logic here is, you are doing the textbook reading. I am intern, started my preparation now. Shall I take off from the college? What about my extensions? Kishore, you're from which college? Which state? It varies from state to state. So I just want your response. You are from which state, so that I can help you out. Sir, going to college and studying 10 hours is very hard. How to manage time? I want you to take off from the college. Take off from the college. You can ping me, or you can ping me after the class, so we can have a talk about this. Because the examination is in March 1st. So from March 2nd, interns can go to college. This is not like an MBBS. This is not like an MBBS MD, where interns are must required in the college. Okay, so it's based upon the rules and regulations of the college. So if you feel you can manage the college, then it is fine, because your examination is going to be on March 1st. From March 2nd, you can go back to the colleges, because according to 2022 Neet rules, okay, your internship has to be finished by July 31st. So considering that March you have full time after finishing the exam, March, April you have full time, April, May you have full time, June you have full time, July 31st you have to finish. So it is almost like 5 months. You can keep 150 days extensions after your exam. Even then also you can complete. I hope none of us, very few of us, has more than 150 extensions. So people who has extensions less than 150 by the time of March 1st, you can keep off, nothing wrong. One more thing is it is possible to go for synopsis, repeated questions, topic specific mocks. Yes, it is possible, Sony. It's possible. That's what, like, make sure, Sony, the most important aspect is whatever you do, at the end, when you're giving a GT or when you're giving a mock examination, you should see the performance. Sir, I'm mixing an amalgam, I'm doing a cavity preparation, I'm building the restorations and everything. If your restoration is not standing in the oral cavity, then there is no purpose of your work. So it is very simple that when you read and when you give exam, the score should be decent enough in supporting what you have read. If not, you have to reciprocate in a different way. You have to find a different way in reading the pattern. That's what I'm telling the people who are reading hard. And if you're not able to achieve that, at least like 120 right answers or 100 plus right answers, still moving around 80 and 90, you need to find the etiology. You need to find the cause. You need to sit with your mentor, talk with your mentor, interact with your mentor, find out the etiology and try to modify it so that there are high chances that you have to improvement in the scores. Improvement in the scores will give you confidence. That confidence will drive you through the preparation. Fatima, you need to talk with your mentors. Interact with the mentor. Check, show your question papers to the mentors where you're getting wrong. So then only they can help you out. You have to come, sit, talk with the mentors, interact with the mentors. Okay, show your question paper, show where, how many questions you go wrong, which questions you are going wrong. So then only after seeing that, identifying the question. For example, you're going wrong in a new question, accepted. You're going wrong in a repeated question, not accepted. You're going wrong in a question which is already discussed on the group 3 or 4 days back, not accepted. If you're going wrong in a question which is already discussed on the class, not accepted. So basing upon that, you have to analyze the paper. For example, there may be few students, how many times they read general anatomy, they go wrong. So you have to give more importance to anatomy and make yourself strong in the upcoming examination. This is how, like, for example, if there is a balloon, for example, you have something like this. Okay, you have something like this, you have an opening here, right? So what happens, your scores are losing, you're losing the scores. So what do you have to do? You have to seal it. Then only your scores will not be lost. So you have to find a way in holding your scores. Find a way where you are leaking the scores. Go find the area where you're leaking scores, the topic where you're leaking scores, the subject where you're leaking scores, and try to seal that area. Once you seal that area, then only you will have a betterment. There is no lowest weightage subject. Every combination of subject has same weightage. The weightage will be posted. Subject weightage will be posted immediately after the class on the group. Just have a check. Akila, I'll be posting the weightage according to Neet 2022 notification. There is a weightage list. I'll be posting it. Every subject is going to carry 14 marks, but there may be 2 subjects according to your DCA rules, like biochemistry, physiology combined together is 14. Something like that will be there. Oral medicine, oral radiology is 14. So I'll be posting it. Just you can just have a quick look. Anything more, guys? It's almost 1 hour. Yeah, decent. We have covered lots of things in this 1 hour. So there may be one more video session for the people who have already started the preparation and people who are already doing good in the preparation. If you're already doing good, I'll be taking one more session in the next 2 days. So that is exclusively for those people. What to be done, how to improve the scores, how to avoid that negative marking, how to be in the top 100 or 150, how to make government dental college, how to be focused. And there may be one more live session which I'm planning to do in the next few days. Biochemistry 7 marks. According to the blueprint, they can give more than that. That is their wish. But according to blueprint, biochemistry is going to carry 7. Anything more, guys? Shall we close? Okay, I hope like you have my phone number, right? So 9989427971. I may not be available very frequently in picking the calls. So I'll be picking the calls of registered students, but I am available to answer any of your inquiries and doubts on the WhatsApp. So you can ping me anytime on the WhatsApp. I'll try my best to reply within 24 hours. But regular CONQUER students already registered, I'll try to attend your calls. May not be immediately, but if I see a missed call, I'll definitely call you back. Okay, I'm closing the session. Bye, take care. Okay, and if you have any doubts or anything, you can drop me on the YouTube comment box. I feel like most of us are not so comfortable in discussing on the comment box. So anyway, you have my phone number, right? You can drop a voice note or you can drop a message on my WhatsApp. So if you and me are comfortable, we can have a small talk about this. I'll try to help you out. The main purpose of this session is to help everyone, and everyone. I want every one of you, let it be a conqueror or conquer student, anyone in dental fraternity or anyone who is targeting for MDS. I want you to end up with something beyond your expectations. Okay, so above your expectations is my main motto of this particular session. Thank you. Take care. Bye bye. Study well.